What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and I have no fucking idea what I'm watching right now on Monday Night Raw. I'm hearing, but I'm not watching because I just had to come on here, man. I tweeted out earlier tonight that I might not be doing a review, but I have to come on here, man. This is fucking painful to me as a WWE fan. This is your WWE Championship match going into the last pay-per-view of the year. This is the last pay-per-view of one of the worst wrestling years that I've ever seen watching the WWE. We got one man calling the WWE Champion a fucking tater tot. We have the challenger comparing the man's junk, his balls, to fucking potatoes and tater tots. This is modern day WWE. You know, one of you guys actually tweeted me, and it brought up the idea, and I know WWE used to do this back in the day. You know, when Monday Night Raw was the 8 o'clock hour, the 9 o'clock hour, I should say, and the 9 o'clock hour was Monday Night Raw. And then as soon as we went to that 10 o'clock hour and went from 10 to 11, it was Raw is War. It was a little bit more edgy. It was a little bit more risque. Because they knew the kids were going to sleep. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching right now, but this shit is fucking awful. Your WWE Championship match has verbiage like tater tots and potatoes in promos to close the show. Everything about this match is fucking dreadful. Granted, these two might put on a great fucking match. I don't know, man. It's a TLC match. Most of the time, you can put fucking 2 cardboard cutouts in the ring, and it will be a good fucking tables, ladders, and chairs match. But being that it's Roman Reigns and Sheamus, I have full faith that both of these guys are going to put on an entertaining match on Sunday. That's not the way you build a championship match, though. But my idea was shit, though, right? Vince didn't want Roman Reigns to be a heel. He would rather have him come out on Monday Night Raw and use verbiage like tater tots and describe Sheamus's balls as potatoes. That's great. And then we got the other biggest champion, the second biggest championship in WWE tonight. Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion, and Dean Ambrose. There's no prior build-up to this feud. Kevin Owens was out last week with the flu. Dean Ambrose has been cast into nothing. After being in the finals against Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, he's been cast away. He's been cast away on an island all by himself in the middle of nowhere. That's what they did with Dean Ambrose. Do you know how they built this feud up today? Popcorn and soda pop. Dean Ambrose comes into the ring to throw popcorn and soda on Kevin Owens. That's how they build a feud. Going into TLC, the last image we have of these two fighting over the second biggest championship in the WWE, and they're fucking throwing movie snacks at each other. But again, my idea fucking sucked. Having Dean Ambrose be the biggest face in the company and giving him the Daniel Bryan treatment. That's great. That's great, Vince. Yeah, great job at doing what you wanted in your senile fucking head that's completely out of touch with the WWE product. Earlier this afternoon, Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer reported major creative changes within WWE are coming. Unfortunately, the details on any such changes are being kept heavily under wraps. And any information is scarce. They're being kept heavily under wraps. Let me tell you something, buddy. They are still under wraps. Those plans didn't see the light of day tonight. I don't know what plans those might be, but apparently they didn't take place on Monday Night Raw tonight. And I hear Michael Cole going crazy right now. Do I give a fuck? Of course not. I don't give a shit. Soon as I heard Roman Reigns open his mouth and fucking compare Sheamus's balls to tater tots, I was done. I was done. My brother tweeted me. This is an absolutely embarrassing promo by both men. This company is done. as we go to the Twitter poll about Monday Night Raw. Did Big E win a third consecutive week? And yes, I know, goons, every one of you enjoyed Sasha Banks gyrating. I understand that. But Sasha Banks is not in the voting, man. She's not in the voting. If I put Sasha Banks in the voting, Big E would have had his streak ruined. I don't want to see that happen just yet. So the Monday Night Raw poll, 176 people right now voted, and 89% preferred Big E gyrating to an 11% Monday Night Raw. Big E wins again for a third week in a row, man. I really don't know what WWE is doing. I really don't. They sent out the poll. They sent out the NXT poll, and we went over it on Off The Script for part 3. Comparing themselves to Monday Night Raw, or comparing themselves to NXT, I should say, and asking everybody, and trying to differentiate Monday Night Raw from NXT. And WWE, seeming desperate when this poll went out, they wanted to know why everybody enjoys NXT compared to Monday Night Raw. I wonder why. Another dreadful show of Monday Night Raw tonight. December 7th. It just gets worse and worse. And the last Monday Night Raw of the year is in New York. Brooklyn, New York. Where over the summer, they put on 3 damn good fucking shows. Funny that the slide of terrible fucking shows happened immediately after SummerSlam went off the air. After that Monday Night Raw was over. Ever since then, man. Will WWE go back into the Barclays Center and try and recreate some magic? Probably not. Probably not, man. I hope New York fucking tears them to shreds. Seriously. I hope they're like fucking Guy Fieri. Or fucking Bobby Flay with a big butcher knife, man. Cutting up onions. That's what I hope they do to fucking Monday Night Raw. Seriously. It's at the point now where this is getting embarrassing. Another tweet we seen tonight. WWE Creative must be watching my YouTube videos every week. That's what I fucking posted. And WWE Creative's Twitter. This show is televised. Oh, this is the televised equivalent of drinking a bottle of NyQuil. Hashtag Raw tonight. They must be watching my YouTube videos, man. What am I getting at? Monday Night Raw was fucking awful, man. I honestly come on here every week and I don't know what to say. This show, WWE tried. WWE really fucking tried. And it just seemed like desperation. Everything they did tonight seemed like desperation. It seemed like it was forced beyond anything I've ever seen, man. Starting from the opening segment to the fucking closing segment, talking about fucking tater tots and all the popcorn and soda in between. This show was fucking embarrassing. This is the kind of show that makes me embarrassed to watch a fucking Monday Night Raw. Thank God I don't watch this with fucking friends and family. Thank God I don't, man. I really don't. I would be embarrassed if I was watching this with my mother walking into the room. Thank God I don't watch it with fucking close friends of mine who don't even like wrestling to begin with. If I want them to see wrestling, I want them to see fucking wrestling. I'd make sure fucking NXT is on the TV. I put on a Cesaro versus Sami Zayn match or a Banks versus Bayley match. Not fucking Stardust and Jack Swagger where we cut the commercial break and then all of a sudden we see these 2 fucking clowns in the middle of the ring. Swagger's got him in an ankle lock. We'll talk about that in a second. But Monday Night Raw, man, all over the place tonight. Made no sense. Nothing on this show made any fucking sense. Show starts off with, again, a forced issue that WWE seems to be on the bandwagon with now. We got a bunch of factions. We got a bunch of factions in WWE. I thought Survivor Series was in November, Vince. Did he really lose his fucking mind? Is he booking for Survivor Series in December? Or is he booking for TLC? He must have the fucking calendar mixed up, bro. Maybe he thinks TLC happened in November and we're getting the Survivor Series in December. Or maybe WWE, with no prior announcement like they usually fucking do, switch to pay-per-views mid-show. I don't know. We got the Wyatt family. We got Team ECW. We got the fucking League of Nobodies, and we got the family. All opening up the show. Yeah, major creative changes are coming, right? Major creative changes. Best thing about that opening segment was when Bray Wyatt opened his fucking mouth. That's it. That's it. WWE now faction heavy. Just reeks of fucking desperation. Reeks of desperation. And where do you think this all led to? Where do you think this all led to? A fucking huge 16-man tag team elimination match. Again, I think Vince is booking for the Survivor Series. Maybe he's booking for Survivor Series 2016. Everything about this reeks of fucking garbage. Again, I quote, who scripts this fucking shit? Who scripts this shit? Who in the back, before Monday Night Raw, takes one of those little fucking ink stampers and says, yes, let's go on with this. We're going on Monday Night Raw. We're going on the USA Network. This is our show, 3 hours. Or was this show fucking pieced together with fucking cutouts of fucking newspaper and super glue? And it was handed to Vince McMahon on a fucking piece of on a piece of construction paper. Like a criminal holding a fucking hostage for ransom. That's how I envisioned the script of Monday Night Raw. Wording cut out from the fucking local newspaper with super glue. Hey Vince, here's your show. 3 hours of fucking nothing. That's your script for Monday Night Raw each and every week. Because I can't figure out what the fuck is going on. I don't know what's going on with this show. Can you? Why was this happening to open the show? Major creative changes. What creative changes? We got a fucking multi-man match that does nothing. And then the Wyatts get eliminated. The Wyatts are the first ones eliminated. Do you realize? Think about this. I'm watching this, and I didn't even tweet this out. The Wyatts were eliminated by someone who's not even contracted to the WWE. The Wyatts were eliminated by Tommy Dreamer, who doesn't have a WWE contract, and no, he doesn't, clowns. Tommy Dreamer, an outsider who's not even employed by WWE, who's wearing polka dots on his fucking tights, and he's got the House of Hardcore, his own merchandise, eliminates the Wyatt family, single-handedly. Yeah, the WWE has major plans coming for WWE Raw. Major plans for the Wyatt family. I'm supposed to take them seriously when they're eliminated by Tommy fucking Dreamer. No offense to Tommy Dreamer. I'm a fan of Tommy Dreamer. I respect what he's done for the business. But logically, does that make any sense to you? And by the end of this fucking worthless opening that went 50 minutes, almost the entire hour was given to a multi-man match that did nothing. It did nothing. It was more damaging to WWE than anything. Wyatts were eliminated first. Then the fucking Dudley team was eliminated. And we were left with the fucking League of Losers and the family. Yeah, great. How many fucking times did people pick up their remote control in that 50 minutes and change the fucking channel screaming, who scripts this fucking garbage? A lot. Major changes are coming to Monday Night Raw, though. Yeah, they're still under wraps. Yeah, they're wrapped nice and tight, marinating in the fucking refrigerator. They won't see the light of day till fucking next December. And by the time they get to December 2016, that fucking meal and the meat marinating is going to be all fucking green molded and fucking disgusting. That's what WWE's doing with those plans. Either that or Vince McMahon fucking tore them up, took a nice shit, like he does every fucking week with Monday Night Raw, and flushed them right down the fucking toilet. Garbage. If you enjoyed that opening segment, if you enjoyed that match to start Monday Night Raw, you are fucking out of your mind. Out of your mind. Tommy Dreamer eliminating the Wyatts, and then we're booking for Survivor Series in December? Yeah, great job, WWE. Then people say, JD, why do you watch the fucking show? I'm actually getting more enjoyment out of tearing this shit to shreds than actually watching it for enjoyment. There's nothing to enjoy. All you do is sit there and you give this look at your TV. That's all you do. What? I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. 50 minutes, that whole hour was wasted on that multi-man match, and it did nothing. Absolutely did nothing. From there, WWE moved on to Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens. A match that we thought would be a fucking relief. Because both men can go. Can please someone find the NXT version of Kevin Owens and find out what happened to him? This WWE Raw version of Kevin Owens, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with him. But this is not the Kevin Owens that I seen down in NXT. This is not the Kevin Owens I seen powerbomb Sami Zayn into the fucking ring apron and almost fucking kill his career. This is not the Kevin Owens I know. I don't know who the fuck this is. This match was fucking awful. Absolutely fucking terrible. Nothing about this match was decent at all, man. I'm sitting there, and again, I'm giving one of those looks. What's with the shit talking by Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring, man? He did more fucking nonsense shit talking in the middle of the match than actually fucking fighting Dolph Ziggler. Fight Owens, fight. I don't need to hear you fucking bad-mouthing him in the middle of the match with the mics turned up by ringside. I don't need to hear that shit. You heard every word Kevin Owens said because this crowd was fucking deader than the career of Barry Horowitz, man. Seriously. The Brooklyn Brawler would get a fucking better ovation than any one of these guys that came out through that curtain. This crowd was fucking awful. Everything Kevin Owens said you clearly heard because the crowd was so dead. They were so silent during the entire thing. There was nothing great about this match. You figure these two would go out and give you fucking 20 minutes, which they did. 19 minutes they gave you. And 19 minutes of it, I wish I could get back. Because it was fucking garbage. Kevin Owens at least won, looking strong going into TLC with a pop-up powerbomb. Dolph Ziggler. What are they doing with Dolph Ziggler? You know? What are they doing with him? He signed a new contract. How many years? 3, 4 years? Boy, I wish Dolph Ziggler could fucking, we could get into Dolph Ziggler's head and see where he's at right now. Did I really just sign on for another 3 years with this fucking bullshit? I don't get it. Kevin Owens looks strong going into TLC, pop a powerbomb in a match that you'll forget by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. Completely fucking awful. And then Ambrose, like I said in the outset, comes down the ramp and throws popcorn and soda in Kevin Owens' face. And then boom, we got an Intercontinental Championship match. We got an Intercontinental Championship match based off the fact that Dean Ambrose threw popcorn and soda in Kevin Owens' face. And apparently it was Dean Ambrose's birthday today. What a shit way to celebrate your birthday, being a part of fucking this dreadful nightmare of a show. Awful. Awful. God, I hope he has a great time with Renee Young after the fucking show tonight, man. Seriously. It was just fucking ridiculous. I'm sitting there, popcorn and soda, and this is how you build an IC title match. Boy, are the fucking days of Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and Mr. Perfect, Razor Ramon, all the greats that held that title. Now we're getting fucking feuds built off popcorn and soda. Great job, WWE. Great job. Alicia Fox and Brie Bella versus Sasha Banks and Naomi. Please tell me I'm not the only one who fucking cringes every time I hear Brie Bella yell Brie mode. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I swear to God, these... I have nothing to say. Banks and Naomi win. Rear view to Bella from Naomi. 5 minutes and 28 seconds. So we got through an hour and a half of Monday Night Raw, and we had 3 matches. WWE thought they were going to give us longer matches and we were going to be okay with it. Little did they know the 3 matches that they gave us for an hour and a half were fucking putting everyone to sleep. Maybe they should rethink what they're doing as far as the survey goes. Yeah, they want longer matches. Let's put 16 men on for 1 hour. Yeah, it's exactly what I want, Vince. Fucking retard. Lucha Dragons versus the New Day. Botch after botch after botch. Lucha Dragons beating New Day. 6 minutes and 36 seconds. Roll up to Kingston. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? They're going to put on a great match at TLC, probably. But as far as Monday Night Raw goes, did the crowd care? No. Did any of you watching at home care? No. Miz TV. Charlotte, Ric Flair, The Miz, Paige. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. WWE, for weeks, pretended that Paige was a face. She attacked Charlotte. She attacked Becky. She attacked her sisters. Yet she still came out week after week and tried to be friends with them. Week after week, pretending nothing ever happened. Then all of a sudden, she comes out and finally, we get a heel turn. Paige is a bad guy. Paige is a heel. We get through Survivor Series, she don't win the title. Now we're going into TLC, and we're back to square one again. Is Paige a face, or is Paige a heel? What are they doing with Charlotte? Charlotte came off like a total bitch tonight. And then when Paige's music hit, I don't know, I thought I heard some cheers there, bro. What's going on here? Did WWE get completely fucking confused? Yeah, let's mention Reed Flair and his death and have everybody fucking throw their arms up in disgust about Reed Flair being mentioned on Monday Night Raw. And Charlotte's crying and we're building emotion for the match. And we're trying to get Charlotte's sympathy. And the next week, she's stabbing her best friend in the back and using heel-like tactics like her father would do back in the day. Does this make any sense to anybody? I mean, is WWE out of their fucking mind? If Charlotte was going to be brought up to the main roster, she should have been like that from the very beginning. Instead of being Miss Goody Two-Shoes with fucking Paige and Becky. Does it make any sense? Now Charlotte's playing heel, and she's using heel-like tactics, and as soon as Paige came out, she got cheers. So who's the heel and who's the face in this match? I can't tell. And you know what that means? That means nobody's going to fucking care about it at TLC. Just like they didn't care about it at Survivor Series, and just like they didn't care about it before all this shit with Paige was going on. Nobody cares. Absolutely disgusting. And the WWE creative team and the people who okay this shit, absolutely fucking garbage. Ryback and Rusev. WWE thought that whatever they gave us wasn't enough. So they give us Ryback and Rusev for a second week in a row. Please, tell me how many of you are reaching for the NyQuil to be passed out even faster. Nobody fucking cares. This match went 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I could do a lot in 10 minutes. And I wouldn't watch this match ever again. Awful. Stardust and Jack Swagger. One of the things on the poll, or this survey, was, do you want to see things that are important on the show? How important is it to you that you don't see this type of shit? I'm sure everybody would vote in unison about not wanting to see Stardust and Jack Swagger. What does this have to do with anything? What does this have to do with anything, man? Why is Jack Swagger all of a sudden getting a United States Championship match on Monday Night Raw on TLC? Why is he in a program? Period. Guy was fucking on vacation for 11 months, and WWE's like, oh yeah, our roster is fucking depleted. Oh yeah, we still have him, that blonde-haired kid. What's his name? The All-American Scrub Swagger? Yeah, let's use him. Let's use him. It makes sense. He's the real American fighting for the U.S. title. Yeah, let's book it. Let's book it. This is exactly what went on. That's your creative meeting right there. Jack Swagger versus Stardust. We were in commercial after the Rusev Ryback match, and all of a sudden we see Jack Swagger in an ankle lock on Stardust. Yeah, it really makes me fucking care about what happened with the match. Cody Rhodes deserves so much better. That's a fucking utter embarrassment. And the only thing we got out of this match that made any sense was that Del Rio now split from Zeb Coulter. Del Rio's going to be on his own. We will not be seeing Zeb Coulter anymore. And that's that. Tommy Dreamer versus Braun Strowman. I'll give you one guess how this one ended. And it doesn't include Tommy Dreamer winning. Best thing about this match was the pre-match promo. Braun Strowman. Yeah, I'd like to have a dream. And that's to beat the shit out of Tommy Dreamer. Or I'm going to be Tommy Dreamer's living nightmare. Whatever the fuck he said. It was a decent promo by Strowman, by the way. Looks very intimidating. Doing his job there, but in the ring, please. Go watch WWE 2K16. They'll wrestle better over there. Braun Strowman beat Tommy Dreamer. Standing choke, 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Oh, the Wyatt family got a win. Holy shit. Will they get the win on pay-per-view? Probably not. Knowing WWE Creative. And then the end of the show, we're talking about fucking potato salad and fucking coleslaw, tater tots, croissants, casseroles, whatever the fuck you want to throw in there, man. Whole 9-course meal on Monday Night Raw talking about bullshit. Everything except the WWE title. This show is fucking embarrassing. The only thing this show needed was the Big Show. And it would have been the worst Monday Night Raw of the year, man. They're progressively getting worse and worse each and every week. Each and every week, they're forcing shit down our throats, and it's coming off as not organic. Roman Reigns was getting boos by this crowd, and this crowd was fucking bad. Boos. Stone Cold Steve Austin said it best. Roman Reigns got all the talent in the fucking world. Let the fucking kid go. Stop micromanaging. Stop writing his promos. Give him bullet points and let him go out there and be himself. The best characters during the Attitude Era were the ones that were themselves. Just amped up and turned up. The volume was turned up just a little bit. Stone Cold Steve Austin was Steve Austin. Just turned up. Same thing with Shawn Michaels. Same thing with Mick Foley. This is not what we want to see. I don't know what WWE is doing, but they're driving this show into the fucking grave. And 2016 can't come fast enough, but even then, I'm gonna put my faith in these guys to give me a Royal Rumble to remember. They can't even get Monday Night Raw right. Thank the fucking gods. We got NXT on Wednesday, and then TakeOver the next week after that in London. Monday Night Raw is fucking terrible. It continues to be terrible. And NXT, man, that's where it's at. All Vince needs to do. This is what I want him to do. I want him to do his homework next week, because by that time we're gonna get another dreadful Monday Night Raw, and at that point, I don't know how many more viewers they're gonna lose. Next week, when TakeOver is live in London, whether he's gonna be there or not, or he's gonna be in Connecticut jerking off to fucking pictures of Kevin Dunn in a fucking bathing suit, man, I don't know. He has to sit down and watch the 2 hours of NXT TakeOver. You want to know how to book Monday Night Raw? Fuck this shit that we seen tonight. That's what you do. That's what you do. And stop booking Monday Night Raw in these fucking hick towns where they don't give a fuck about anything. Please. Leave these people alone. Let them fucking tractor themselves back to their farms. They're not wrestling fans. South Carolina, Tennessee, New Orleans. These fucking people down there, bro. They're not generating any excitement for the fucking live audience. When I watch this shit at home, I mean, give me a fucking break. Watching Bob Ross paint a waterfall is more fucking exciting than Monday Night Raw. Fact. That's all I gotta say about that. These crowds don't add to anything, and it's just terrible. 2016 can't come fast enough. Monday Night Raw is a joke. This show was terrible. That's all I gotta say about that. You're lucky you got a review tonight. I'm out. I'll be back on Friday with more WWE news and rumors off the script. If you missed Off the Script, links are down below. Go check it out. Show some support. Hit the thumbs up. And I'll be back with more WWE right here on YouTube.com. This is JD, and I'll see you all, regretfully, next week for more Monday Night Raw.